Hey, what's going on everybody? I want to do a video talking about leveling vocals in particular, and a lot of people say that leveling is basically 80 to 85% of the mix, and I definitely agree. But anyway, I'm going to show you how leveling has a great impact on the overall sound of your song. Okay, so let's listen to this right now in context with the song. So you can tell, like, even a lot of the instrumentation isn't really leveled perfectly right now. I kind of have it at a rough place, but you can definitely tell that the vocal, the lead vocal, is a little bit too loud, and I think it actually really doesn't sound good. And I'm going to show you how, particularly on choruses, you kind of want everything to be cohesive. Sometimes you can have just one lead vocal for a chorus, and that sounds fantastic based on whatever the song is. But I really like to make choruses really loud and impactful. So what we're going to do is we're going to level this, and we're going to dial back the lead vocal a little bit, and I'll show you how that sounds. So hopefully you can tell by just doing that, like 2 dB, dialing it back a little bit, really makes it so pleasant on the ears, and all those harmonies in the backing vocals come up and they support in a really nice way. So it is very, very important that you have things leveled properly, and it's not too loud and it's not unpleasant to the listener. So one other thing that you can do to kind of make this sound more glued together with the backing vocals is to actually add a tiny bit of compression. Not a ton, because if you add too much it's just going to make it sound muddy, but we're just going to go to this bus here, which is affecting all of these, and I am going to add a very slight amount of compression, and you'll see what that does. It definitely glues it together. So we'll use like a 3-to-1 ratio. And we're actually going to do a bit slower of a release here. Oh, you're on my mind, and oh, I need some time. Oh, you're on my mind, and oh, I need some time to tell you everything I always wanted to say to you. Oh, you're on my mind, and oh, I need some time. Oh, you're on my mind, and oh, I need some time to tell you everything I always wanted to say to you. Okay, so you guys can hear that it's not too loud, it's not too quiet, but it is impactful. It does sound like a chorus, and everything is glued together really nicely. And this is really just the mixing part in terms of leveling. I'm not even doing any crazy compression. There are no effects on anything. So I definitely agree with this process being like, or this step I should say, being like 80% of everything. I would try your hardest to level everything perfectly, and don't get ahead of yourself too much, because you can actually get discouraged with adding all these things, and then you start wondering why it sounds muddy, why does it not sound good, why does it not sound like the records on the radio. Well, that's usually because you're doing too much. So dial it back, do less, and just level things to the point where they sound really good being just leveled, and then you're going to add small little plugins and stuff to bring everything up, and get the most out of it. Usually with just EQ and compression, and some different little spicy plugins and stuff that you can find on Waves or Universal Audio or something like that. But I hope you guys got something out of this video. I also want to say thank you for 500 subscribers. It means the world to me, and we are going to continue to grow. I haven't done a video in a couple weeks because I've actually been doing like live stuff and been working on this song and a few other things. So we're going to be back at it with more videos. I really appreciate the support, and until next time, peace.